It was about 8 p.m. and dinner was finished. The food was really good, but the kitchen was a mess. The sink was full of dirty plates and glasses, and the frying pan was still on the stove. The table was messy too, with dishes and bowls left over from dinner. Maybe I'll do it later, I thought. But I knew deep down that later probably wouldn't happen. So I put on some music to get myself going. The beat made me want to move and helped me stop feeling lazy. I scraped the leftover food into the trash, then turned on the hot water and added dish soap. Bubbles started to form and I grabbed my sponge. I always start with the plates because they take up the most space. Some of them were really greasy, so I had to scrub a bit harder. After that, I washed the bowls and cups. One cup still had tea in it, and the inside was stained, so I gave it an extra scrub. I rinsed everything and put it in the drying rack. Slowly, the pile got smaller. Next, I washed the spoons, forks, and knives. Those are easy, just wash, rinse, and done. Then I cleaned the frying pan. That was the hardest part, greasy with burnt bits stuck to the bottom. I poured in some hot water and let it sit for a minute. Then I scrubbed it really well with the rough side of the sponge. It took some work, but I finally got it clean. When I looked at the sink, it was empty and shiny. That always feels good. I wiped down the counters, cleaned up the crumbs, rinsed the sponge and put it away. Then I took off my gloves. The kitchen looked clean and smelled fresh. I washed my hands, dried them with a towel, and sat down to rest for a few minutes. Honestly, I don't really like washing dishes, but it's gotta be done. If I leave them, they just pile up and get harder to clean. I was glad when it was all done. It feels good to see a clean kitchen,